Joey, a cruel way to end what was an exciting afternoon's football.
Yeah, again, disappointed due to the manner of it. We've scored a number of late equalisers certainly over recent weeks, so we know the jubilation of a last-minute goal, especially in a derby when it's a winner. But yeah, look, we just can't make these mistakes. We've given a stupid penalty away again, just dangling the foot. I do think the lad's dived, if I'm honest. I think he's thrown himself to the ground, and obviously gives the referee a decision to make, and he finds in Blackpool's favour on that. And then the red card, I'll have to watch it back, but from my view, it looked like a good firm challenge, and nowadays you can't make them tackles anymore. Them days are gone, and the ref, again, we give him the decision to make, and he decides to send him from the pitch. But before that, I thought we were the miles the better side, the only side trying to play football. Fair play to Blackpool. I don't think that's a footballing pitch. It is a back to front pitch really, and we've dealt with that all afternoon. All they do is kick the ball long and look for seconds, and we knew that coming into the game. And obviously the disappointing thing for us is that we haven't managed to take any points from this game, albeit being the better side till the sending off.
Dominated obviously up until the penalty kick, and even then you found a way back into the game and always looked a threat this afternoon. Yeah,
and that's frustrating. I said to the lads in there, it kills us as a coaching staff. We're obviously mega disappointed, but the lads have put absolutely everything in, and they've rolled out the little bits of adversity in the game, and the penalty, getting themselves back in it. For me, there's no doubt about it. Who the better side is, the footballing side. So, but we've been beat. So, and they sit above us in the table. So we have to accept it for what it is. Both of us playing for kind of nothing at this point, other than local pride. And credit to Blackpool and Terry and his boys. They get the bragging rights until we meet again next season.
You gave James Hill his first league start this afternoon. How did you think he went on?
I thought he was excellent. Certainly against Nangela, he probably won't face a more physical striker in the league this season, but I thought he dealt with it superbly, dealt with the occasion superbly, and obviously gives us that attacking emphasis with the length of throw he's got. So yeah, really pleased with him. More disappointed with the seniors around him, certainly in the latter stages. I think we've got to be a bit more switched on than that. We're far too spaced out. One long ball, punt from the keeper, ends up bouncing in our final third, and obviously we get away with it, the fact that he hits the post, but we got nobody following up. So spoke to him in there, and they're the fine margins. You've got to play right until the very end of the game, and the Blackpool lads did that, and that's why they managed to get the 3 points today.
Just going back to James Hill, is that something he works on, the throw, or is it just a natural ability?
No, it's just something he picks up and does, and obviously for us it'll be something we'll be utilising, because clearly it's you get a throw in the final third, it's like a corner, it is that long, so we'd be naive not to use that. And obviously he's a good player as well. He's not just all about the long throw, and he showed he can handle the occasion, and the future looks bright for him. We've got to develop him along with a number of our youngsters, and the challenge for us now is making sure that we give them the best opportunity to develop a Fleetwood town.
He's one of the young players. Obviously, he gave an opportunity this afternoon, but over the remaining 3 games, are there going to be some of the other players given an opportunity to play?
Yeah, look, injuries and suspensions have led to opportunities for players, and I think the younger players to a man have shown that they're capable. The challenge for me is, in the off season and pre-season next year, making sure we get them enough experience that they can start to be regular players for our first team. And all the early signs are very, very positive on that. But I say, we've got some tough fixtures. Starts with Bristol Rovers at home at the weekend, and then obviously Sunderland coming during the week. So it's not a case of me rolling out the kids, because we've got a professional courtesy to make sure that we give ourselves the maximum opportunity of winning every games. Because if we were in other teams' situations, then we wouldn't want to pick a young side and obviously devalue the competition in that manner.
How important is it, sort of over the last 3 games, to get positive results in terms of looking to attract players in the transfer window and also building momentum for next season?
Look, I don't think beyond the here and now. For me, the most important thing is winning games. The summer will take care of itself. I'm very much aware of where we need to strengthen and how we need to do that. I think as a club we've been very well prepared in terms of what's in the marketplace, and then it's a case of actioning that and making sure we get the right people in here, because for me I don't want another season of the season finished in April and kind of bobbing about in the middle of the table. What I've learned this year, I think if we get the right players in over the summer, we should be consistently top 8, challenging for top 6, and we've nearly been there this year, even with all the individual mistakes and even with all the learning curves that some of the players have had to go on, and all the while blooding some of the youngsters as well. So look, there's really positive signs. I'm not too downbeat. I thought we were a good side. We give a good account of ourselves, and obviously with a little bit more luck in the final third. Paddy's hit as good a volley as you're likely to hit, and fantastic save from their keeper. So that is football sometimes, and I just think it just baffles me how if anybody goes to ground in our box, it tends to turn out in a penalty, and you almost have to get a GBH charge for us to win a penalty. So look, we just keep scrapping away, and as I say, we've got to put it right against Bristol at home next Saturday.
Just one final one. Obviously 1,300 supporters here today. Really made some noise. Yeah,
and that makes a hell of a difference. You've seen Ched after his goal go, and he was buoyed by it. And I think they know what the lads are given on a daily basis. They know when they turn up that this team never knows when it's beaten, even when it's down to 10 men. I mean, we're scrapping right at the end, and as I say, with a bit more nous in the final couple of minutes, I fancied us to see that game out. Blackpool did what they did for 90 minutes, which was very much out of the Wimbledon copybook. So credit to them. They had a good crowd in here today. But if I was a football supporter of either side, I know which side I'd rather watch on a week by week basis, because we play a lot more football than them. But they're above us in the table and they beat us today, so I have to go away and lick our wounds. I thought we were in a derby. What happened to it not being a derby? Judging by some of their fans' celebration, it looked like it was a bit of a derby.